back once again with one of my favorite artists in the entire world. We got Tom MacDonald. This one's called Pray for the Left. Okay, pray for the woke left-wing nutcases. Because of course, they want to shoot, stab, kill us all on the right. But what we're going to do is we're going to pray for them, guys. We're going to take the moral higher road and pray for them. If you guys go to mass, if you go to church like I do on Christmas and Easter, okay, not regularly, but just at Christmas and Easter time, then you understand, as a Christian man living in Ireland, we pray for people, okay? We don't want to see people get hurt. We're Christians. We have faith that, we should be seeing good in each other, not trying to bring harm on ourselves and each other, okay? This one's going to be amazing, guys. Much love to Tom MacDonald always for supporting me. So we got to give some love back. This one I heard as well is more like a guitar sing-song. So, a little less of the rap, but it's kind of in response to the song that was put out recently by Bruce Springsteen, okay, about Minneapolis. Okay, so this one's a direct response he was saying on his Instagram. So I can't wait, guys. Bruce Springsteen kind of just is like this woke, left-wing guy. So good to see we got Tom MacDonald to push back against these lunatics.
They always said that Charlie Kirk was a Nazi, then they celebrated after they killed him. They tried to tell us that Black Lives Matter and that white people have always been villains. They burning flags in the streets and they scream at police taking illegals to prison. They got rainbows on their bedroom walls and they swear to God that men can be women. They're scrolling through their TikToks to get the news. They heard that Trump's a fascist. They swear it's true. They set fire to Minnesota. We smell the fumes. They say that guns are dangerous. Guess they're the proof. They'll shoot that red hat off your head, then make a meme of your last breath. Cause you're not like them, so they want you dead, but we'll still pray for the left. They'll say that they're hurt by things we said, and say we deserve it when we're dead. When we're shot in the neck with our last breath, we'll still pray for the left.
Wow, that's incredible, guys. I knew he was going to come with some smoke here, guys. A lot to break down there, a ton to break down. Unreal, man. So he's talking about all the recent events, okay? He basically said that Charlie Kirk was a Nazi and then they celebrated his death, okay? So, the mainstream news, guys, keeps pushing, these people on the right are Nazis, they're crazy, they're this. So it's kind of giving the left steam to go ahead and kill people, to go ahead and hurt people like Charlie Kirk, okay? And, to people like the black people in America saying that white people are villains. So they're just creating this divide, guys. I love it, man. Tom MacDonald always has the best flipping news. We're going to break down all the bars after, guys, okay? But let's just get through it first. I love the hook as well. Okay, I love the hook as well. You got the Bible there. He said when they shot it in the neck with our last breath, we'll still say a prayer for the left. They need all the prayers they can get, guys, because they are mentally deranged, okay?
The ICE are the not for the left, praying for the left. They keep saying that ICE are the Nazis, so they're buying guns and tracking positions. Go tell the parents of the kids who were killed. Illegal immigrants are really the victims. They say America ain't safe if you're black or trans or gay. I think it's way more dangerous to be a Christian. Y'all started acting different back when Anthony Fauci made you keep the ones you love at a distance. They're scrolling through their TikTok.
Wow, hold on, I gotta pause right there. Dude, this one kind of, this is hitting deep, guys. This is really taking place here in Ireland. He said, you guys started acting different. Y'all started acting different, okay? Y'all, the beautiful American phrase. Y'all started acting different when Anthony Fauci made you keep the ones you love at a distance. I mean, we can just bring it home here to Ireland. You all started acting different when Leo Varadkar started saying to the loved ones, keep them at a distance. Even they want the people that you love and your family and friends to keep them at a distance. Okay, people started acting weird. The last 5 years have been weird. People haven't been the same, guys. There's a lot of relationships that have now not made, not really made it the distance, let's say, not, proceeded after the lockdowns. Okay, a lot of people that I know don't really talk to anymore. A lot of people that I know as well, they're kind of become recluses, just sitting at their house doing nothing anymore. You know, very, very powerful line right there, guys. And he said, you know, that's the narrative they're fed, guys, that illegal immigrants are really the victims. You know, how is it someone that's illegal in America or Ireland a victim? You know, I was even having a debate with my friends over the weekend. You know, they were telling me that, you know, they're kicking out people that aren't illegal immigrants in America. But all the people that they're kicking out are illegal or they have criminal records. So who cares, guys? Okay, it's good to kick out legal immigrants and people with criminal records in America and here in Ireland. 100%.
They say America ain't safe if you're black or trans or gay. I think it's way more dangerous to be a Christian.
Oh, bro, every line is just powerful. I don't want to slow the video down, but we got to react. I mean, you know, this is the narrative that they're fed you, right? It's, you know, if you're black, trans, or gay, it's dangerous, but it's way more if you're Christian, right? So if you push any sort of like religious stuff, that's it. Like, they're going to Charlie Kirk you.
Y'all started acting different back when Anthony Fauci made you keep the ones you love at a distance. They're scrolling through their TikToks and Tifa clips. They say that Trump is Hitler. They're mad they missed. They think that how they feel is how it is. And conservatives are evil. We shouldn't live. They'll shoot that red hat off your head. Then make a meme of your last breath. You're not like them, so they want you dead, but we'll still pray for the left. They'll say that they're hurt by things we said, and say we deserve it when we're dead. When we're shot in the neck with our last breath, we'll still pray for the left.
Wow, that's fire. This is fire.
Swastikas and Teslas ain't gonna change a thing. You can burn our cities down, but we'll just make them great again. Oh, they hate us cause they say that we are full of hate. They wanna kill all the police trying to keep them safe. They'll shoot that badge of yours right off your chest.
This is powerful.
They want a civil war. Pray for the left. They'll shoot that red hat off your head.
That's fire.
Then make a meme of your last breath. Cause you're not like them, so they want you dead, but we'll still pray for the left. They'll say that they're hurt by things we said, and say we deserve it when we're dead. When we're shot in the neck with our last breath, we'll still pray for the left. Praying for the left.
Oh, that's fire, yeah. Tom MacDonald always has bangers, guys. Always has bangers. Of course, video by his fiancée Nova Rockefeller, Jenna MacDonald, and Corey Burns. So obviously they're helping him with the music video. But yeah, go check my Instagram, X, Facebook, TikTok as well. Hangover Gang, Tom MacDonald. Absolute legendary. So much to break down there, guys. So let's just start from the beginning, because this music video was good. He has like an electric guitar just in the middle of some random, you know, forest, some field. Absolutely perfect, guys. Nothing like flashy in this song whatsoever. Just straight to the point and articulate, okay, what he wants to say to people. But so many amazing bars and lines in this song. He says they got rainbows on their walls in their bedrooms, and they swear to God that men can be women, which obviously we know, guys, you know, this is a big debate here in Ireland, you know, with our politicians saying that, you know, anyone can be whatever they want, guys, but you can't. You know, you can only be a man or a woman. Okay, there's only two genders. Okay, there's not 800 or 10,000 and an unlimited, two-spirit penguin, Apache helicopter. You know, you can pretend to yourself, and you should be, you know, telling yourself that you can be what you want. Whatever, if you want to be successful in life and whatever, that kind of thing. But definitely don't be fooling yourself about your own biology. It's just ridiculous, guys. He said, scrolling through their TikToks to get news. And TikTok is a left-wing platform. It is a communist platform that nobody should be using, guys. TikTok is left-wing communist, and it spreads communist ideas, guys. That's literally, it's owned by the Chinese. Okay, the Communist Chinese Party. All right, it's ridiculous stuff, guys. And they heard that Trump's a fascist. Like, when has that been a thing, guys? You may not agree with everything he says, neither do I, but I think that he has good policies, absolutely, like the ICE, you know, getting illegals out of America. You know, getting these crazy criminals out of the country, okay? They set fire to Minnesota, and that's it, guys. You know, they've been burning that country down, insane. And they say that guns are dangerous. Guns are there to protect you, guys. Guns are great. Everybody in Ireland should be allowed to own guns to protect ourselves in our houses, because they're flooding the country with illegal immigrants. What happens when you have 5 guys with knives showing up at your front door? What are you going to do then? Okay, you're going to die, guys. It's disgusting the way the laws are set up in Ireland. You're not allowed to own a gun because it's a privilege to own a weapon here, you know, if you're trying to protect yourself. You know, it's just insane. We have a backwards country in Ireland. But then he says that beautifully. They'll shoot the red hat off your head. They'll shoot the green hat off your head, right? The St. Patrick's Day special of Make America Great Again. And not that I support, like I said, everything that Trump does. Absolutely not, guys, okay? But, you know, it's a thing where it's like, if you're right-leaning, if you're conservative here in Ireland, they just hate you. They just want to kill you. It's never been more divided in the entire country. But I think people are starting to understand now in Ireland, like, because the country is really going downhill quickly with mass immigration, with lack of housing, lack of jobs, like it is really going downhill. The lack of standard of quality of living as well, that people are starting to turn more conservative. They're starting to understand things were better in the past, okay? As bad as things were in terms of maybe the job market in the 80s, now everything is terrible. You know what I mean? At least people were having kids back then. At least people were having romantic relationships, you know, and you know, taking care of each other. Now everyone hates each other. It's unbelievable, guys. You know, then they'll make a meme of your last breath. You know, some guy literally showed up to a rally pretending to be Charlie Kirk as he got killed. You know, imagine wanting somebody to die. Like, he's Christian. Like I said, me and Tom MacDonald are Christian, as so are, you know, most people in the Western world, Europe, Australia, and America, Canada. So we don't want to see people die, no matter who you are. Okay, I don't want anyone to die if you're on the left. Absolutely not. Okay, I don't think your ideas are good. I think you're absolutely crazy. I think you're a lunatic. But do I want to see you die? Absolutely not, guys. And the left do want to see people die that disagree with them. You know, they can't have actual debates with people without going crazy. Okay, so if you're not like them, they want you dead. Insane. I love it, guys. I absolutely love this. This is my favorite song, I think, that Tom MacDonald's put out for a while, man. Unbelievable. And you can see him reading the Bible right there. Super powerful. Super powerful. Okay, I love it, guys. They keep saying that ICE are Nazis, so they're buying guns and tracking positions. So, like, they're literally coming up to rallies. They're showing up to these ICE, you know, illegal immigration deportations, and they're showing up with guns. Who does that, guys? You know, that's to make a statement. I mean, it's crazy stuff. It's crazy stuff, guys. You know, it's unbelievable what the hell's happening to the US, man. You know, but that was the most powerful line of the song. Anthony Fauci made you keep the ones you love at a distance. That's when things started acting different. You know, people definitely started acting different when the lockdowns happened in Ireland. People still haven't recovered from that. Like, people literally still have not recovered from the lockdowns here in Ireland. That changed everybody, you know, for the worse. You know what I mean? Like, I don't even see people joyful anymore. Like, I'm pretty much the most joyful person I know. Apart from my brother, we laugh, we're having fun. Very few people now that you talk to are joyful and laughing and actually genuinely seem happy. You know, a lot of people are still stuck in 2020 and they're depressed, they're upset. It's just crazy stuff, guys. You know what I'm saying? And they call Trump Hitler. Like I said, do you have to agree with everything? No, guys. I don't agree with everything of anyone, okay? Not even my parents, not even my closest family members. I don't agree with everything they say. But am I going to go around calling them Hitler or Stalin or Hitler, you know, like they call Trump? No, guys, that's just not it. And they're mad that they missed, you know, and they did miss, guys. You know, they missed, and now he's president and they're pissed off. You know what I mean? Well, however you guys feel about that, I mean, let me know in the comment section down below. Okay, the conservatives are evil. I just really don't see that, guys. I really don't see that. Like, when you're young, when you're under 30, I understand a lot of people maybe are left-leaning. I wasn't left-leaning personally. The most left-leaning thing I did was probably become vegan. Okay, become vegan. That was probably the most liberal left-wing thing I've ever done. I never pushed any of the lockdowns on people. I never pushed anything on anyone. Okay, I thought that you were crazy if you're left-leaning, matter of fact. But I just didn't know how to articulate it, okay? So, but now I do, and I know what the hell is going on. And I think that the only reason people aren't right-leaning in Ireland is because they're uneducated about politics. If you're actually educated and you're a masculine man and you actually have a brain, okay, like most foreign people, you know, it's crazy that in Ireland, all the foreign people, Eastern European, African, Asian, Latin American, they're all right-wing. All my friends in the gym are right-wing. Like, and they're all foreign. They're not from Ireland. All the white Irish people that I know, they're all left-leaning. It's insane, guys. Literally, like, white people kill themselves. They literally hurt themselves. It's incredible, guys. I have more in common with people from God knows where, you know, the Far East, Japan, than I do with the average Irish person now. You know, it's a crazy, and these GAA heads, these GAA heads in Ireland are the worst offenders. You know, these guys are the worst offenders, guys. They pretend that they're like, you know, morally higher than thou, or they're masculine and drink pints on the weekend. And they're flipping open borders, you know, mass illegal immigration, crazy crackpots, guys. They're just disgusting, guys. Absolutely disgusting, you know. But it's amazing. I love this, guys. You know, I love it, guys. They scratched swastikas into Teslas. So they were like making Teslas, you know, and they were scratching, you know, swastikas, saying you're a Nazi if you own Tesla. If you're Elon Musk supporter, you're a Nazi. They were burning down Tesla manufacturing facilities. Like, they were just going crazy, the left. The left in the US are just on a whole different level, guys. He said, but you can burn the cities down, but we'll just make them great again. You know, which places in the world have the greatest cities? It's the conservative people that have the greatest cities. The US, Japan, you know, all these countries now that are conservative. Even if you look at like India, look at all these like more right-leaning countries. They're on the come up. Brazil, they're on the come up. Whereas these left-leaning shitholes like Ireland and, you know, whatever, Germany, they're all on the decline, guys. They're all on the negative decline. It's crazy stuff. You know, it's absolutely crazy, man. You know, and they say they hate us and that we're full of hate. But really, guys, I'm telling you, the only people that I see that are hateful are left-leaning people. Matter of fact, when I started getting into politics and I started to become more right-leaning, and even you become more masculine, the better you'll feel as a man is the more masculine you are. The more masculine you are, the more, you know, even like say the more testosterone you have in your body, the fitter you are, you know, the better you feel about yourself. That is how you will feel. And these people on the left, they're crazy, guys, and they're not happy with themselves. You know, they're just not. You know, the right are happy. I'm laughing, I'm jovial, every day I'm happy. The people on the left are just crazy, guys. They're never happy. They don't laugh. They don't have fun with their family and friends. They're just insane, man. They're the ones that are full of hate. You know, they want to kill the police and they'd shoot the police. You know, the conservatives in Ireland and America are not causing the crime, guys. It's the left-leaning woke insanity people. And this is proven by statistics. 80% of arrests in Europe, 80% is committed by the far left, okay? Dissident groups. And the right, only 2%. So that's a statistic that you guys can't falter, man, okay? They want a civil war, and we'll pray for them, guys, because in America, the left would not win a civil war, okay? I mean, that would not happen, guys. But in Ireland and in Europe, they might, because they have all the power. They're the craziest people. You know, the right really isn't formulated in Europe. You know, there's no real right wing in Europe. You know what I mean? It's just crazy stuff, guys. I love it. They pray. Let's hear the last verse right there again. I love that, man.
They'll shoot that red head off your head, then make a meme of your last breath.
Yep.
Cause you're not like them, so they want you dead, but we'll still pray for the left.
Pray for the
They'll
left.
say that they're hurt by things we said, and say we deserve it when we're dead. When we're shot in the neck with our last breath, we'll still pray for the left, praying for the left.
Oh, that's epic. Bro, we love Tom MacDonald. Much love to Tom MacDonald here from Ireland. Okay, in Galway, beautiful west coast of Ireland. Much love to Tom MacDonald. He's the king, guys. And the reason I couldn't react to this, because I was actually in London for the weekend, okay, for my friend's birthday, in the woke, liberal shithole that is England. Okay, never again. You know, England is just, I look around and I just can't believe, you know, England and how bad it is over there, guys. It's just crazy. So much love to Tom Mac in the US. Tom MacDonald, I mean, he's Irish, guys. He's got to have some Irish ancestry in him. He looks Irish anyways. So hopefully we pray for the left. We pray for Tom MacDonald. We pray for everyone that is sane, okay? Okay, we pray for people like Tom MacDonald. Praying for the left, Tom is a great guy, okay? He's preaching to the people on the right. Don't hate these people. Pray for them. Actually, you know, let them know that they can change, okay? I love you guys all. If you want to support me, hit the join link underneath the video. Become a member today for just €3 per month. We got 50 members now, so I greatly appreciate the love and support. It helps me so I can help you guys push back against the woke left elites in Ireland, in the US, all over the world. And of course, you know, we have some fun along the way, some banter. But yeah, it's just crazy, man. It's just crazy that Tom MacDonald's putting out songs like this. I mean, it's just amazing, guys. One of my favorite artists of all time. What an absolute banger. Hope you enjoyed that one. I'll see you guys in the next one, man. Peace.